it off. Oh, dude, I did the dumbest thing this morning.
What?
I forgot to tell you. When I was in the kitchen this morning making my my breakfast, I hadn't had a coffee yet, and I put Turkish bread in the toaster. But because it was so like flimsy and it like kind of barely fit in, so I put it in the toaster and then I pushed it down, and I saw the toast got like stuck, and I immediately put my finger in to like readjust the toast, and I was like, da 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 da, bang, full on electrocuted.
Oh Jesus!
I got fully electrocuted, shoving my fingers in a fucking toaster. Like I haven't done that since I was a kid.
Try a fork next time.
Oh, I know. I was so I got so I got it stuck. So I got the bread was stuck, and then I put my fingers in, and then I went like electrocuted, and I just fell to the floor in the kitchen.
Oh really?
Yeah, and I was like, oh, and it felt like, you know, last time I got electrocuted was probably touching a fence.
Yeah.
Like electric fence,
yeah.
not just the fence, like an electric fence, but in primary school or something. And it feels like you get punched in the finger. It's like
the lines where everyone holds each other. Like
yeah, I think that was very specific to our primary school.
Yeah.
Where me and Jack went to, Jack and I, we went to Currumbin Valley Primary School, out in Currumbin Valley, appropriately named. We went out to Currumbin Valley State School, and they used to have, because it's out in the paddocks, there's like cow paddocks and horses and stuff like surrounding the school. So the school was surrounded by like a barbed wire fence, which is kind of fucked up when you think about it in hindsight. Maybe it was to keep the kids in. Yeah. And we used to, because of the way, hey Costa, because of the way electricity works, there'd be like a line of kids that would all hold hands, and then one kid would touch the electric fence, and then through, you know, electrical current would, oh my God, fucking nightmare dog. And then through, like, hey, Costa,
Out of it.
get out of it.
You can sit here.
Yeah, sit there. Good boy. So what we used to do was we get a line of kids, all hold hands, and then one kid would touch the electric fence, and then the current would shoot through 5 children and then zap the kid on the end. But what would always happen is you'd hold hands. I remember doing this, and it was Sam Campbell actually. He went to grab it, and we're all holding hands, and then we all let go of him, and then he just goes oh, and gets electrocuted. So fucking good. Peak comedy, really.
The pig.
Oh, the pinnacle.
Doesn't get better than
But yeah, dude, I shoved my fingers in a toaster and got electrocuted this morning. Dumbest thing I ever did. And then after I got electrocuted, I was like a bit spun out and like, I'm so retarded. And then I had the toast, the bread was actually stuck inside the toaster. So and then it did cross my mind to get a fork. For a split second, I didn't do it, but for a split second, I was like, I'm going to shove my fork in this toaster. Costa, we're trying to record a podcast. We're going to have to put him outside. Yeah. Hey, good boys don't behave like that. You know you're not supposed to bark inside. We don't bark at our friends.
It reminds me of like a Macca's though, when like you hear those horror stories of people drop something in the oil and they go straight to go grab it.
Yeah.
With their hand.
It's like knee-jerk reaction.
Yeah.
I just hadn't had a coffee, and anyone that knows me knows I'm dog shit before I've had a coffee. So I was like, oh, fuck, that's a bit. I was just like prodding it. And then I didn't think electricity was going to shoot through my finger like that.
No.
And I was like, boom.
I thought you were going to get burned.
And then I went to set up all the podcast stuff, like the soundboard and everything, and it wasn't turning on. I'm like, what the fuck? And I shorted the electricity for the whole house.
Did you actually?
Yeah, swear to God. And I even went to the fridge after that, and I looked in the fridge, and the fridge light wasn't on, and I didn't click.
Oh, Jesus.
I was like, oh, fridge light must be out. Must need a new bulb. No, I shorted the electricity to the house because I shoved my... Yeah, I had to fucking go to the switchboard and flick the thing back on because I shoved my hand in a toaster.
I mean...
Yeah, rough start to the day.
What a morning.
Yeah. Have you ever shoved your hand in a toaster?
No, never.
See, I knew it was retarded. I knew it was dumb when I did it. After I did it, I couldn't believe I did it.
Definitely like gotten a knife and jimmied.
Have you?
Yeah, not on.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say.
But I've definitely done like the sourdough, like jammed it in, then
Yeah.
coming out, and I've had to like...
Yeah. That was pretty much me. But then I was rattled all morning.
Oh, it would be.
I was completely rattled all morning. And then I could feel it in my...
Someone saying.
Yeah. Yeah, it didn't feel good. But yeah, that was the dumbest thing I've I've done in a while.
Yeah, it's up there.
Fucking retarded. I don't mean to. I say retarded too much.
Yeah, look.
These things happen. These things happen when you lack brain cells. Enough to shove your hand in a toaster. Because that's the kind of person I am, apparently. I would have, if someone had told me that they'd shoved their hand in a toaster, I would have made fun of them. And I still probably would. And I'm also one of those people. They shove their fucking hand in a toaster. Like an 8-year-old without a clue. Fuck. I surprise myself sometimes.
Yeah, you really do.
I really do. I really do. Man, how good was the UFC on the weekend?
Oh.
Sweet baby mother of Moses.
They felt so safe at home not to be in an octagon.
Yeah, dude.
God.
There's a whole other thing out there in the octagon.
There's always those reminders of how brutal the sport actually is.
Yeah. Well, that was the most I actually said this to Daz. I said that was the most entertaining card I've watched in a few years, for sure. So the first 2 fights were ended by a leg kick. Very different leg kick outcomes from those 2 ones. First one was Anthony Smith versus Jimmy Crute, which was a good fight. And Jimmy Crute got leg kicked, and it I think he what did he do? It ruptured a nerve or something, and his leg went dead. And then he just couldn't stop rolling his ankle. And he stepped back to put weight on his ankle, and it just kept buckling. And then Anthony Smith saw blood in the water and just fucking charged at him. And then Jimmy Crute ducked underneath, shot a double leg, got a double leg, landed up on top. And then they ended up scrambling to their feet again. And then Jimmy Crute got another takedown. So ended up kind of winning the round.
Yeah.
And then the doctor stopped it.
At
the end of the round, yeah. Because he tried to stand up, and there's footage of him screaming at the doctor going, I'm fucking good, cunt, I'm good. Like in his mullet and yeah. You know, and then as he's slapping his chest looking at the doctor, he's walking back going, hey. And his leg's just giving out as he's walking back. Well, I felt bad for him, man, because he really wanted to continue, but he couldn't stand up.
Well, his adrenaline's taken over.
Yeah, it's a fight or flight. But he said after the fight, he's like, I was just going to go out there and pull guard. Because he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. Well, so's Anthony Smith, but fucking power to him, man. Absolute savage. I feel really bad for him because that was his big... I even said this last week on the podcast. This was his big breakout fight. They gave him a proper name this time because he's been murking dudes for a while. So I feel super bad for him.
It happens.
Yeah. And then after that, so you watched that weird leg kick injury thing happen. And then the fight after that was Chris Weidman versus Uriah Hall. Did you watch it live?
No, I woke up. That was the first thing I saw. Was that?
That was one of the most insane things I've ever seen live. We were all here watching it at home. And it was the first strike of the fight.
Yeah.
Chris Weidman comes out and goes, I'm going to load up every fucking inch of my being into this dude's leg. And just goes, crack. Uriah Hall just stands fucking solid and just goes, blink. And just checked it. And his whole leg just snapped and wrapped around Uriah Hall's shin. And then in the slow-mo, he fucking goes to put his weight on his leg. He goes to step back and put the weight on the leg. And just crumbles into his almost sawn off limb. Have you seen it
side by side when he kicks?
Yeah.
With an X-ray?
Yeah. Well, that was... Man... That we all jumped up in the air like we were fucking at a Jerry Springer show. Oh. We're like, oh! Running around the... No, I was here. That's what I'm saying. We were here, and we jumped up screaming, going fucking ludicrous. We were all like,
You mean that live? Holy... Hearing
oh, man. Dude, watching it live was enough. It was so grotesquely brutal.
I couldn't watch it again.
You know that Uriah Hall, there was a stat that came out, Uriah Hall's the first person to win a fight by knockout without throwing a single strike. Because the fight started and someone kicked his leg and snapped their leg on his leg.
That's actually wild.
But it was crazy though, because it was the exact same kick that Anderson Silva snapped his leg on Chris Weidman's leg.
On Twitter.
Hmm?
He gave a big paragraph to Chris Weidman.
Yeah, because he's like, if anyone knows how it feels, it's fucking Anderson Silva. But it's weird that Chris Weidman was involved in both incidences. Like when I watched it, I was walking around spaced out for like 15 minutes going like, okay, someone's got a fucking time machine or there's a fucking glitch in the Matrix or
Dad
like...
said he called you. Tom was real weird. He was like panicking on the phone. And I was like, because he called him as that happened.
Yeah, Dad called me and was going to ask me about fucking dinner or something like mundane. He's like, you sound a bit rattled. I'm like, I just watched a man snap his shin bone in half, Dad. Okay, now's not the time. Okay? I'm not fucking full quid right now. Give me 15. I need to calm down. It was crazy. It was so fucking crazy. And I saw these things afterward online that were saying Uriah Hall better not throw another leg kick in his entire life because it was like Anderson Silva passed it on to Chris Weidman and then it happened from Weidman to Uriah Hall. So they all share this connection. So now they're like, Uriah Hall, you're going to snap your motherfucking leg one day.
Jesus.
And if he does, there's some fucking dark magic going on. There's some bad juju afoot. Yeah. Fucking crazy. It really spun me out. That was hectic. And I just feel so bad for Chris Weidman, man. Chris Weidman's had such a crazy career. Even when he won the belt, he didn't get the credit he deserved because Anderson Silva was showboating when he knocked him out. So they were like, oh, you didn't really beat him. He was just overly confident, still knocked him out. And then when they fought the second time for the rematch, I'm pretty sure that's correct. When they fought the second time for the rematch, Anderson Silva came out with a chopper mustache and just fucking snapped his leg on Chris Weidman's leg.
Hey, what's the recovery time for that?
Bro, a year. Easily a year. It's like, did you see the x-ray of, he's got a metal rod from his ankle to his knee. Yeah, if it happens again, I'd be impressed. Surely it would never happen again.
The Harry Potter, like liquefy your bones, remember that?
Oh yeah, what's that called? Liquefying your bones in Harry Potter. What is that shit?
What is it? Is this the Quidditch and he falls over?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no, it's that.
Oh no, Professor, what's his name?
Yeah. Oh, I gotta find it.
Gilderoy Lockhart. Gilderoy Lockhart. Jack, let me finish. Gilderoy Lockhart. And he gets his wand out and he's got the fucking floppy arm. He's got the floppy arm. I can still remember it so clearly. And then he goes, Brachia Emendo. And then he's got his arm's broken. And then he goes, Brrr. And he's just like, I can't remember what he says after that. He's like, there we are, it's fixed. Hagrid's like, he's got no bones left. I remember the spell, I can't remember the juice. Growing bones is a nasty business, Potter.
The poly...
Nah, it's not polyjuice potion, Jack. That's the shape-shifting one. Pull your fucking head in. You fucking come in here with fucking polyjuice potion.
I'm pretty sure it's similar to that, though.
Maybe something potion, for sure. It's a fucking... They're a wizard school. I'm fucking tight in my shoulders. That's gonna bug me. That's seriously gonna bug me. I'm usually fucking A-grade spot on with Harry Potter references too.
You've watched a lot of Harry Potter.
It's pissed me off. I mean, growing bones is a nasty business, Potter.
Skelly grow?
Skelly grow?
That's what it says.
Get fucked.
Yeah, apparently.
I don't believe it. Anyway, moving on. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Chris Weidman. Poor Chris Weidman. Weidman.
He just came back, didn't he? Because I don't know much about.
Yeah, this is his like comeback because he was on like I think he'd lost a few fights and his career wasn't looking too good. So this was his like comeback and trying to get a resurgence. I mean, he said he was going to. If I was him, I probably wouldn't. He's been and done it. He's beaten the champion, beat Anderson Silva twice. Controversially, if you want to believe. But he did beat him twice, so like he's been there, done it. He's a successful guy. But I think it's hard for fighters to stop fighting. I mean, it's like it's what wakes them up in the morning.
Just live and breathe fighting.
And then after those two fucking leg kick fights was Valentina Shevchenko versus Jessica Andrade, and that was just Valentina just beating the shit out of another woman for fucking 10 minutes. That was crazy. I think I called that. Yeah. I knew that was going to happen. Shevchenko's another beast. She's just too good everywhere. It just striking, boom, 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 tearing her apart. Andrade get close. As soon as she got close, body lock, fucking threw her to the ground, landed in side control, every single time she took her down. And then ended up getting her in a crucifix. And as soon as she got the crucifix, I knew that those DC elbows were coming. She just went, bang, 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 bang. Don't you ever do this. Yeah, it was savage, man. It was real savage. So Shevchenko is fucking crazy. One of the best of all time. And then after that fight, I mean, I'm not going to talk about that other Valentina because it was just so one-sided. She just murked her. And then Rose Namajunas versus Wei Li, which was fucking magnificent, man. That was one of those. Beautiful. It was one of those stoic moments in UFC history that you'll just remember forever. Because she came out and Rose was standing there looking so serious, going, "I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best." And I was like reading her lips. I'm like, she's saying she's the fucking best right now. And they were standing across the octagon, Wei Li and Rose. And Wei Li put her hand up like nodded like, "We're going to touch gloves?" And Rose went, She went, "Fucking nah. No, not touching."
Really?
Yeah, she's like, "I'm the fucking best. Not touching gloves. Nah. And then went out there and just fucking boots kicked her straight in the face. Most flush kick I've seen in ages. So fucking beautiful. Thought it was low. So she started her leg back and went high and it just smacked her right in the chin. Precision. Oh, it's crazy, man. And Wei Li was on a 21 fight win streak.
21, really?
21. She lost like early in her career and then just never lost again.
What was Ferguson?
Ferguson?
Yeah.
8 or 9.
Oh, Jesus.
She was pretty much undefeated. Fucking crazy. And then for Rose to do that, man, after everything Rose has been through, was just sick. It was a really awesome image watching her cry in relief after winning that belt. It just, I don't know, it was such an awesome moment. I'm super happy for her. It was sick. And then afterwards, her coach and husband Pat Barry's like, "You're the fucking best. Who's the fucking best?" She's like, "I'm the fucking best. Oh, I love it. Oh yeah."
I swear a lot of those chicks are dating the coaches or.
Yeah, a lot of chick fighters date the coach or like the coach is the husband or. Yeah. Whatever. Either that or they're lesbians is usually how it goes. Then you get the Amanda Nunes. Because Amanda Nunes' wife's a fighter as well.
Is she?
Yeah.
In the UFC?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in the UFC.
Oh.
Yeah, Nina Nunes. It was Nina Askarov or something. And then she changed her name to Nunes. Because obviously, if you're married to Amanda Nunes, you take Amanda Nunes' last name. Even if I got married to Amanda Nunes, I would take Amanda Nunes' last name. I'd be Thomas Nunes from now on. And I hold her hand like this when I walk around the shops. But yeah, and then fucking, what was after that? Jorge Masvidal and Kamaru Usman. I thought it was going to be a bit more of a fight from Masvidal, but Masvidal was far too confident. Had his chin up in the air. Didn't really respect Usman's power because I think last time he felt like he couldn't knock him out, so he came in there with all the confidence in the world. And then, dude, Usman put his hand through the other side of Masvidal's fucking head.
Yeah, that was...
Did you see the other angle from the crowd of him getting KO'd with that straight right?
No.
It's from behind. It's like behind Masvidal. And then the punch comes across and you just see his head go, snap the other way. Sweat, just like a mist explosion.
I saw the angle where he falls asleep halfway.
Bro, he got hit so hard that his sweat had to catch up with him on the way down. It was fucked. It's the crazy, the photo of it's insane. Absolutely insane. And then obviously Kamaru Usman followed up with a couple ground and pound strikes at the end and then got asked about it in the post-fight press conference. And they asked him, they were like, "Were they necessary?" And he was like, "They're super necessary." I was like, "Yep, I knew that one was going to come back to bite Masvidal in the ass." Oh, yeah. Super necessary. But yep, Kamaru Usman, fucking greatest of all time, pretty much. He's now in GSP conversation. He just beat everyone else's record except for Anderson Silva in terms of win streak. He's two away from Anderson Silva's record.
Fuck.
2. He's on 14. I think Anderson Silva's 16, I believe. I'm pulling it off the top of my head, so I'm sure someone's at home going, "Wrong!" But,
What do you reckon the next fight's going to be for him?
For Usman? Colby 2, probably. Because Colby was there in his suit fucking yelling that Marty Fake Newsman ain't shit and let's go, but Big Bo. So I think it'll be Colby Covington next, probably. And then if Kamaru beats Colby Covington, I'll just fucking bow down to Usman. Because that means he's beaten Masvidal twice, Colby Covington twice. Everyone else, essentially. Except for like Wonder Boy, but he'll probably wrestle fuck Wonder Boy.
When's his next fight? He's fighting.
Wonder Boy's fighting Gilbert Burns, dude. It got announced today and I'm so excited. It's probably my favourite matchup of all time, probably.
Really?
It's like that. I'm that excited for it. Because I love both dudes. Any fight that I watch and I love both guys so much that I don't want any of them to lose, always good fights. Because I'm happy either way and I'm also sad either way.
Yeah.
But I just want them to both have a good performance. If Gilbert Burns goes out there and tries to stand with Wonder Boy, he'll get knocked out 110%. His striking's really good and he's got huge power in his hands. But Wonder Boy is the absolute master of distance. So he will. I don't reckon that'll go well for him. But Gilbert Burns is also a master in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And he'll fucking rope Wonder Boy up in some knots. So if it goes to the ground, Usman all day. If it stays on the feet, Wonder Boy, obviously, anyone will be able to tell you that. But I'm telling you anyway. Yeah, that's going to be sick. I can't wait for that. That's awesome. That's super awesome.
Is there something on this weekend?
Fight-wise? I think so. I think Dominic Reyes is fighting that big Polish dude. I can't remember his name. It's like, Polish names are crazy, man, because Polish names are like 16 consonants in a row, and then you're like, hey, man, where are all your fucking vowels? It's like KJ, TQ, ZVX, and you're like, oh, what the fuck, dude? Give me an O, give me an A, give me an E. Sometimes Y. Yeah, but that's going to be sick. I can't wait for that. Cannot wait. Absolutely cannot wait. Oh, man, I got KFC the other night. Do you go through KFC drive-thru ever? You probably don't know because you don't drive. So, there's a little dig. But
that was the complete dig.
Complete dig out of nowhere as well. I actually don't even care about KFC. I was just having a dig at you for not having your license.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So no, the answer is no.
No, he doesn't go through drive-thru at KFC. Every time I've been through a drive-thru at KFC in the last 12 months, I've been served by the bitchiest of all bitches. Every time I've gone. The young chicks are so sassy there. I don't know if it's just because I'm getting older and now I'm thinking that the youth are disrespectful and blah, 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 like just natural progression. But like, I went up and ordered and it was, what was it? It was a Friday and it was about 7 o'clock. Okay? So she's busy. She's busy, right?
Very.
She's busy. But she's also working on a Friday night. So she knows she's busy. Things are going to get busy. You work at KFC.
Where are you going with this?
Where am I going with this?
Where are you going with this?
No, what I'm getting to is what she did. When I ordered, I was like, because it was me and Liz in the car, and I was like, can I get let me get my KFC order out. Can I get a large Zinger Box meal, please, with pepper mayo on the burger instead of regular mayo? And then she goes, yeah, is there anything else? And I went, yep, could I just get gravy instead of mashed potato and gravy? Because I like to dip my chippies. She goes, yeah, anything else? And I was like, yeah. Could I get that with a solo? Yeah, and anything else? And I was like, okay. Yeah, I do have something else. I got another order. She's like, and I heard her sigh, bro, through the drive-through window. I heard her sigh. Like I'm the fucking burden. I'm here to order food. You're here to take my order. Don't fucking drag me through the mud with you because you hate your life.
You officially crossed the line.
I've crossed the line.
Because we used to be those people.
Yes, but I didn't work drive-through.
Yeah, that doesn't mean shit.
No, but it reminded, because I watched Dude, Where's My Car recently,
yeah.
And you know that scene in Dude, Where's My Car where the Asian chick's at the dumpling place or whatever, and she's like, and then, it was that. It was that except for anything else? Anything else?
That'd be the biggest auto
Anything else? Anything else?
She wouldn't even know she's saying it. That'd be the biggest autopilot every time you say something.
Yeah, but they're like, what I don't like, this is actually what it is. What I don't like is they're so overly nice, but it's like a fake nice.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to KFC. What can I get for you? And they're just looking like deadpan at you, and you're like, what the fuck, man? I'd rather you just be a bitch, because then I just know what's up. You know what I mean? I don't want to be lied to.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to KFC. Gonna go fuck yourself. What are you gonna get for you? Like, fuck.
That's like retail though. I get that with retail. You're walking around like, how's your day? Like, you don't care.
Yeah, you don't care. I know. That was just, it was so funny. And then I got another order. I ordered supercharged sauce as well, because I like a bit of spice. And then I got Lys's food. Anything else? Anything else? Got the fucking, get to the next window. So me and Liz were like laughing already, going, oh shit, must be tough at KFC, you know? And then we get to the window. Be with you in a moment. And then she just goes straight back onto like who she's taking the order off. Anything else? Anything else? Yeah, anything else? And I was just like, oh my God. She's just like on fucking autopilot, just like fuck in her head 24/7. And then we pay for the food. And then I get to the next window, and then the chick just like essentially threw the food in my car. She didn't throw it. She was just like, when they roll up a bag and then they do this, they go, there's your food, and they look away. And they're holding the food and they're not looking at you. Like they're like this. Like, take it out of my hand. Like, excuse me. Hold it. Go, here is your food, sir, who paid for it and pays my bills.
I'd love to see like a normal situation and then see how you perceive that situation.
To be honest, I wasn't sitting there going, fuck you. I was just, I was smiling in disbelief. Like, what in the fucking world happens here? And then she gives me, like, so I snatched the food off her. No, I took the food off her. And then I check inside for supercharged sauce, because I always do, because they can't be fucking trusted at KFC.
Here's why.
And then look inside, no supercharged sauce, right? I've already paid the 90 cents, the outrageously inflated 90 cents for a packet of sauce. And then I went, oh, there's no supercharged sauce in it. She goes, that'll be 90 cents. And I went, I already ordered it. And she goes, oh, I don't have time for this. And she gave me the sauce.
Really?
She went, I don't have time. She goes, no, what'd she say? She goes, I don't have time for this. She's like, I've got to run. And then like ran over to like the food, like to put more chicken in boxes. I was like, I just wanted the sauce that I paid for. I was like, I don't have time for this. I'm like, what do you mean? You don't have time to give me what I paid for? You don't have time for that? This is the only time for that. You're at work. This is the one and only time where you have to give me what I pay for. Any other time after work, you can go, fuck you, I got shit to do. But right now, when you're at the KFC window and I ask for the sauce I paid for, you got to give it to me. You just do. But yeah, and the food sucked.
Feel depressed?
Super depressed. I mean, so happy during it and then so unhappy afterwards. Well, my mouth was happy, my asshole cried.
Oh, yeah.
Wicked Wigs get me, man.
I think they get everyone.
Yeah. They get everyone.
I don't know what's in that powder,
But yeah, so I'm definitely way too aggressive towards fast food people. But it was like, it was in progression, like each chick at the window. And the last few times I've been there, I've noticed, at KFC especially, they're always like, hey, how are you? What can I get you today? And I don't know. I don't know, man. The fakeness. Just be real. If you were like, yeah, what can I get for you? Yeah, sweet, sweet, sweet. Oh, by the way, I fucking hate this place. I'll be like, it's all good, homie. I know.
It's all good.
Slap and bump. So hit the next window.
Yeah.
Oh, Costa's just drawing something in the backyard. What's he got? Could you just check what that dog's got? God, I love that puppy dog, but he's been a handful lately. He's a bit bitey these days. I've actually never lived with a puppy before, so him being a bit bitey's not. I'm not used to it. I'm used to a cat who just, headbutts and rips up carpet. He does the grossest shit as well, man. Like, he's been getting into Kramer's litter box, and he's been, like, stealing little pieces of shit, like little pieces of cat shit, and then, like, taking them into other rooms to, like, nibble on. And I have to keep, you smelly bastard. I have to keep going, hey, put down the poo. Stop playing with the poo all over the house because it's fucking disgusting. And then he, like, comes up and tries to lick my face. I'm like, ew, dude.
Yeah, gross.
I think Kramer pissed on this this like big blanket that we had in the garage on the floor. Well, it was like under a mattress so that the mattress wouldn't scrape. And he went in there and pissed all over it because, you know, he's an asshole as well. And then I put it outside because it was covered in piss. And then I was on the phone to Mum and I found Costa rolling in the piss blanket. Like trying to get the piss on him.
Cat piss is the worst.
It's the worst. Dog poo and cat piss are the worst. Cat shit's okay. And doggy wee wee's actually okay. His wee doesn't smell. But his poo, fuck. His poo stinks, doesn't it? You don't bloody bite me when I'm trying to record a podcast. You know you're not supposed to do it. Hey.
Is he teething?
Yeah, I think so. Either that or he's just a bit of a dick. I'm not sure. Hey, no. Don't bite the cord to the headphones.
Someone just on the way to
Hey. I love you, but no teeth. Goddamn dog.
Costa.
What's Jackie doing? God, he's gotten so big though.
Man.
In all seriousness, I absolutely love him and he's just so gorgeous. He can't do any wrong in my eyes. I mean, he does, and then he gives me the $1 million border collie puppy dog eyes, and I just fall right back in love. He's such a cutie patootie. He loves a berry rub. Don't you love a berry rub?
Someone's just in their car listening to you talk. Costa for the last 3 minutes.
I know.
I just listen to this dude.
I know. Well, see, and now I've got like black shit on my hand from whatever he's been eating outside.
Yeah, he's eating some.
Yeah. If this is shit, bro.
No, he's eating this rubber. Oi.
What was he eating?
Some like rubber from like a. Oi.
Yeah, welcome.
Jesus, Costa.
Hey, we don't bloody bite our friends.
Oi, Costa.
Jesus. Yeah. Anyway, next week we're thinking of doing me and Jack are going to do a movie review.
Yeah. Or something review.
Yeah, we're going to review something. We're going to start reviewing stuff because Trav sparked me. He's sparked me with inspiration. And he's asked us to do some reaction stuff and some reviewing. So we're gonna do a movie. Me and Jack are gonna sit down one day this week and watch a movie, and then we're gonna jump on the podcast and talk about the movie, whether it's fucking awesome or whether it sucks.
The real question is, what do we watch?
The real question is, what do we watch? And that's where you guys come in. We need some inspiration of what movies to watch. We can watch a new movie that's coming out, or we can watch an old movie that you'd like to see or hear our opinion on.
Even comedy specials.
Comedy specials,
Bo
any...
Burnham's one, like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll definitely watch Bo Burnham's and talk about that.
100%.
Probably just be sucking his dick the whole time.
Any good movies that are out now?
Mortal Kombat's the only one I've seen come out. Which will be either dope or shithouse. Which is how those... Yeah, I think the old one's shithouse too, but I liked it just because it had characters from a video game I played.
Who's the dude with the 4 arms?
Goru.
Goru, yeah. I used to play
Goru.
that shit out.
Goru's on roids.
He's on...
Fuck yeah. Dude, he's on so many steroids that he grew another set of arms. That's how many fucking roids that bloke takes.
Oh, yeah.
He's super OP. Nah, I used to be Raiden. I was a Raiden guy. Remember Raiden? The electricity dude that wears the full brim hat? That was my guy.
Yeah. I used to just button mash.
But yeah, you did used to button mash.
Okay, well, I can say...
What do you mean? The reinforcement pinched a nerve?
Yeah. How dare you agree?
Yeah, Raiden or Sub-Zero were my dudes. Sub-Zero's the man. I used to love the one where
Sub-Zero was good.
you fucking jump back and then your like silhouette was made of...
The new one.
Yeah, the one where you've like with the like R-rated fatalities.
Yeah, it's got the crush.
Yeah, you like twist people's heads off and then rip their spine out of their body and then shit down the neck. It's crazy. Super crazy.
Poor Ethernet cord.
Yeah, he chewed right through the Ethernet cord. We knew it was going to happen. Dude, how's he's chewed through all of CB's computer cords, every single one of them, and then yesterday he jumped up, pulled off CB's phone charger and ate through that as well.
Lovely.
But CB's glass half full comment yesterday was, well, at least there's nothing left for him to chew through. Because he fucking chewed through everything.
That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
It's the only way to look at it.
It's kind of the only way to look at it. Yeah. Anyway, well, I might wrap up the podcast there. Kiss, hug, kiss, hug, kiss, hug. Love Uncle Fogarty. And we'll see you guys all next week. Okay, bye-bye. No, seriously, you hang up. Oh, I'm going. Okay, I'm going. What? No, don't worry. Okay, I'm going. Okay.